Hello YouTubers, this is Doug. Today I've got a tutorial on the Microsoft Mathematics software program that we're going to talk about the factor button. If you don't have that program, it's really handy if you're doing some math as a student or working with mathematics, and you can download it for free, and there'll be a link in the description of this video. But today I want to talk about the two uses of the factor button, the first being the factorization of integer numbers, and the second being it allows you to factor algebraic expressions. So let's look at, here is our screen for the Microsoft Mathematics, and this is the button we're talking about right here. Let's see, where did that thing go? There it is, right there. So there's the factor button. So let's see what, first of all, if we're going to use the factor button for integers, let's talk a little bit about that. First, the factors are prime factors of integers and factors of algebraic equations. Okay, we're using it now for the integers, the prime numbers that generate the factors. Factors are the numbers you multiply to get another number. Some numbers have more than one factorization, more than one way of being factored. For instance, 12 can be factored as 1 times 12, 2 times 6, or 3 times 4. The number that can only be factored as 1 times itself is called a prime number. 1, 3, 5, 7, those are prime numbers. So for 12, the prime numbers that factor, the factors of 12, the prime numbers 2, twice, and then 3. So the way you would go about doing that is kind of a general rule is write your number, find the two numbers that multiply to come up with your first number, determine whether any of your factors can be factored again. So you're just breaking this down as a change, like the little diagram shows there, and then stop factoring when you reach a prime number. So let's take the example of 864. So it can be broken down as a product of 32 and 27. 32 is the product of 4 and 8. 4 and 8 can be broken down as to 2 times 2 for 4. 2 times 2 times 2 is equal to 8. And then for 27, we have 3 times 9. Well, 3 is a prime number. 9 is a product of 3 times 3. So our prime factors for the number 864 are 2 to the 5th times 3 to the 3rd. So now let's go see how our program would do that. So now let's type in factor 864. Let me close the parent, just type it in. And that gives us the same output right here. So there's our input, the factor of 864. And we could have used the button also to generate that down here, but I just typed it. And so the decimal output is the original number here. So that's good. Now let's do, I'll punch the button this time, factor 12, close that. And so 12, as we saw as we worked out by paper and pencil, it was 2 squared times 3. So the prime factors of 64. Now the factor button also has another application in algebraic. It'll allow you, it's pretty powerful, it'll allow you to factor algebraic equations. So if we take the quadratic equation x squared plus 5x plus 4, if we factor that out, that's the product of x plus 1 times the quantity x plus 4. So x plus 1 and x plus 4 are the algebraic factors of the quadratic equation, x squared plus 5x plus 4. So we can do that as an example and see what it gives us. And then also we're going to do another example. We're going to do x squared plus 4x plus 3. Well, we know that that factors into x plus 3 times the quantity of x plus 1. So let's just do those two examples and see what it gives us. I'll type in factor, parent, x. Now when I want to raise it to the power, what I do is I go, there's a little hat above 6, so I hit shift 6, which gives me the up arrow, 2, that tells me it's a square, plus 5x plus 4. Close the parent, hit enter, and so that gives us x plus 1 times x plus 4. So that's good. That's exactly what we found on paper and pencil. Let's do one more example. And here we're going to do x Now we also type in the shift 6, which gives us the up arrow to square it, plus 4x plus 3. Close paren, hit enter, x plus 1 times x plus 3. So in this lesson we saw the two applications of the factor button, the first being for integers to get the prime factors, and the second being for algebraic equations. So I hope you got something out of this video, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and thank you for watching.